Kels, it's been a tough start to the season for you, obviously being out for a good few weeks with some injuries and that, but it's good to see you back in things and back on the pitch on Saturday.
Yeah, it's just been an up and down season for me so far, really. Just obviously picking up that injury in pre-season wasn't ideal, and then I kind of had the high of coming back and scoring and playing, and then a week later I've got another injury, so it's a bit of a low then again. So it's it's been really up and down. So I'm just the last few weeks just trying to make sure that I'm kind of physically in the best place I can be now, and make sure that I don't have another upset, really.
And obviously we've seen you've been out for the 21s as well. Scored against Luton, had a 45 minutes against Ipswich as well. Was that good for you to get back into things as well?
Yeah, it was the best way to do it, really. So I spoke to Maddie. Maddie's been really good with me. I kind of spoke to him a few weeks ago and just said, as much as I want to come back, I don't really feel like I was in a place where I could give him the best version of me. So we kind of worked out a plan that if I just got some minutes with the 21s and just ease my way back into it, doing it that way was just better for me, and it's filled me with a bit more confidence knowing that my body's gotten through that now, and I feel physically a lot better. So I think for me that was just the best way to go about it.
Is it tough sitting on the sidelines and watching your teammates play, especially when you've had a decent pre-season and then a lot has gone on in the season and you're then trying to work your way back into the team?
Yeah, I thought it's hard to just watch them. I feel like I could help them in certain situations, and then not being able to do that is hard. But yeah, I suppose off the pitch I just try to help them out as much as I can, but really there's nothing like being out in the pitch and being in the moment with them. So it's been tough that way, really. But yeah, look at now I'm just hoping that I can get back in there and help them on a match day, really.
And we've got the Bristol Street Motors Trophy game coming up against Peterborough. Do you see that as a good opportunity for yourself to get back into the team and perhaps start?
Yeah, I hope so. I've not really spoken to Matty about it yet. Obviously, as we're talking, he doesn't really know if he has the job permanently or whatever. But if he's there, I'm sure it'll be a game that he'll be looking to make changes, and hopefully I'll be one of them. And yeah, I'd be looking forward to 90 minutes. I feel like I'm definitely ready for it. And yeah, I've missed playing football, so I'd absolutely be buzzing to get back out there.
And we've seen in the last couple of games, Connor Hall's had to sit out with an injury. It's never nice to see a player pick up an injury, but in your position, do you see that as a bit of an opportunity to come back in?
I know what you mean, but at the same time I feel really bad for Connor, because I think he's a huge part of our team. He's been outstanding for us so far, so he's a big miss. But yeah, I suppose for me it'll give me a chance, I suppose, to maybe get some more game time. But I'm gutted for him, really. I feel like for the way we play, and he plays a huge part in the change room and things, so he'll be a big miss. But yeah, look, we'll keep things afloat till he gets back anyway.
You've been at the club almost a year now, and
yeah,
it's been perhaps a little bit more unsettled than you would have liked. How have you settled in at the club and in and around the area?
Yeah, it's been the best, probably most enjoyable year I've had, probably, for me personally, off the pitch. Me and my missus both love living down here. It's a really nice part of the world. We love being around Colchester. Just really enjoyed it, actually. I've got a lot of good mates in the change room. A lot of people that I get along with. There's a lot of people around my age, which always helps as well. We're kind of going through similar things in our life. So it's nice to be able to have people to share things with. And I think around the time that I came in, a lot of other players like Hawley and MJ and they all came in around the same time. So it's nice that we could kind of bond together. And it's just, I'm really happy here, I suppose. Really, it's been a good year.
And away from the pitch, we know that you're doing your journalism degree as well. Just tell us a little bit how that's going.
Yeah, really well. So I'm in my last year of that now, and yeah, I've probably not been doing enough work for you guys, but hopefully get to do a bit more. But no, I really enjoy doing it. Actually, it's something. It's been beneficial for me on the pitch as well, in terms of when I come away from football, I have something else to take my mind off it, and that has allowed me to come into football and with a fresher mindset, and yeah, and just a bit more of a buzz for it really. So it's helped me to take my mind off things, and on the other hand, I really enjoy everything I'm learning at the minute as well. So yeah, it's been really good for me.
And on the media side, you did play for Wrexham for a short period of time. Was the media circus around them at that time as well?
It kind of just hit, yeah. So I was there when they just took over. So there was a lot of media hype. I think the cameras had come into the change room just as I was there as well. So that was something different. That was something that I wasn't used to. It's a bit strange having a camera in the change room. Makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable actually. But yeah, it certainly wasn't at the level that it's at now, where it's just absolutely blown up really, and so yeah, no, I kind of got it at an okay point, whereas now I think it'd be very difficult to be in that change room with all them cameras and stuff, I'd imagine.
Just a couple of appearances this season so far. Obviously you got the goal against Gillingham, and then the game against Walsall was quite frustrating, but now we've got a good run of games for you to get yourself back into the team. What do you want to take from the rest of the season?
Just, I suppose, build on these last four performances really. I think everybody is in a really good place at the minute. Everybody's kind of found a level of consistency in their performance, especially some of the younger lads. I feel like they're really starting to get to grips to what's expected of them, and they're performing at a really high level as well. So look, hopefully we can just keep that going. And the last four wins have done a lot for us in terms of we don't really have to be looking behind our backs anymore. We can look forward, and yeah, look, the aim at the minute would be to just finish as high as possible. I don't want to say we'll obviously aim for playoffs, but yeah, I'm sure there'll be plenty of ups and downs to come yet, but we can just aim for that, and I'm hoping that, you know, if we go on and keep this run going, that we can get somewhere in around that.